Welcome everyone to ChessWhiz TV episode 208. Today is the day we are having ChessWhiz Cup II. Today it is January 30th, 2016. And without further ado, let me show you what we're doing. It's a chess variant today. So let me show you a chess board that has this variant. This is called Racing Kings, and it's what we're going to be playing in the tournament. I'm going to give you a few pointers to playing this. The goal is to get your king to the back rank. Whoever gets their king to back rank first wins. But just to catch here, we have like 1 minute to go through these pointers before we switch over to the tournament. But do not make that your first priority, because if your opponent just takes all your things, see how these knights can take your bishops right away, then you'll lose. So you do need to fight for material first. And that's the biggest thing that I've noticed from playing this is material does matter till your king gets nice and close. The next thing is you can't check the opponent. So this is an illegal first move. Oh, I have white and black flipped. Forgive me for that. But you cannot take this bishop. So another opening that you see, oh, I have these flipped. Can I flip these? Oh, boom, they're flipped. Another opening, an opening that I see is this move. It's a very good one. Bringing out the bishop to pin. These are backwards also. And, oh, I flipped the board, so that's why it's weird. We don't have any time. Bringing out the bishop to pin like this, to pin the rook against the king. What you don't want to do, oh, these are backwards again. Man, this is such a sloppy start, but who cares? Let me just tell you what you don't want to do. Is that move. I see players playing king up to stop the bishop from taking the rook. You cannot check the opponent, so that would be illegal. The problem with that, though, is that it moves out of the knight's move from this square. So if bishop here, then king here, the correct winning move is, oh, the knights and bishops are backwards too. Oh, man, this is, no, they're not. I'm not that confused. The correct winning move is to take this bishop. Man, wow, it's so confusing. But after the king's moved out of the way, you can take the bishop. And then your rook goes om nom nom, and the king also should be here. I don't know who's confused here, but it's probably me. So pointer number one is check for your material first until your king gets nice and close. Don't just go suicidal. And then my second pointer, of course, is watch that opening. Take those bishops with those knights because they can move straight away. I have more advice, but I don't have time to give it because ChessWhiz Cup II is starting in 10 seconds. I don't hear it. What's wrong? I guess I'll join.
4, 3, 2.
Let's do this!
0.
All right. Important note about this tournament, let's start with the bishop d4 right now, is the time control. It is, oh, I'm black. Oh, well, okay. I guess I hope the black wins then. I'll just copy that move. Hope it works. I'm fighting against Puri Karian, and he's starting with that bad opening. So I'm just going to take that bishop, and now my rook can om-nom this stuff. Unfortunately, it's pinned right now, so I'm going to have to come up with some other plan, like maybe bishop here or knight here. The time control is 2 minutes and 2 seconds added. I think I'm going to use the knight because that is a beautiful fork, and if he takes it, then I've got the bishop. 2 bishops is really nice in this opening. And so he's just going for a run. Let's show him how it's done, because that rhymes. I'll start with this. No, I'll play this. I'm playing this. Oh, I can't. Why not? Because it's check. Okay, so I'll take this way. Maybe I will just move my king. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to stop this enemy king from getting out too far, so I got to play up here. Now, unfortunately, I can't move this knight because that would uncover a check, so I might be in some trouble here, but we'll just see how it goes. I'm not liking this very much because he is getting pretty far, but he does have to move here next, right, because the bishop's blocking these squares. So it's 2 minutes with 2 seconds added every move. So I've used about half my time. Now let's take this thing with the knight. I can't do that yet. Okay, so I'll take here. Because this thing is still a discovery. How obnoxious. Now my king goes for a run. Come on, I got to catch up to him, right? So he wants to block off this rank here. So he wants to get his rook or queen up in this area. So he's doing it now. And my counterattack is simple. I actually might lose this. Oh, I can't move there. Oh, let's pin that. So I'm going to give up my rook to this bishop. The point is, if he plays queen f7, which is clearly his idea so that he can get his king up, then I have a move that's pretty good too. And that move would be just take the whatever it is for free. I love taking stuff for free. Should I take this? Should I take this for free? Yeah, I'm ahead of rook now, so I think I can win. Yep, I can win this. So let me just pin that queen so it can't move any. Oh, I better not do that. He'll just take my rook for free. And this could be problematic. I don't think it is, though. I think I just play I have to play just the right move. Rook c7 is not the right move. This should work. Stopping his king from advancing. And here. So he can't advance. So that's a good start, right? And now I can play my king up to here without much trouble. Obviously. He cannot take me because that would be a check. And now I'll just play my rook. Nope, this isn't very good, is it? I'm going to save the rook and let him advance one more square. $19. Oh, this is so difficult. Oh, I think I can win this. The extra rook should definitely be enough. It's a textbook victory. I just have to play it carefully. If he gets his queen here, I could have trouble. But he doesn't have an easy way to get there. Don't tell him. So the way for me to win this is to stick the rook in this corner. No, that's not going to work. So he can't win right now because this move would put my king in check. That's the only thing that's saving me here. He has to move something, and that's going to be his queen. So I guess I'm glad about that. This is hilarious. So here's my plan. Put my queen here, put my rook here, and then pin his queen. Totally gonna work. He's like, what is going on? He's never seen a position like this where you're about to win, but it's a discovered check that he can't play. This is like brain blowing right now. Come on, I gotta win faster. The running pawn is 4 points already in this tournament. I'm still playing my first game, but every game matters. So we're gonna go for this. And also, okay, and also I don't want to compromise my amazing 2084 rating. So I definitely want to win every match for that reason as well. Man. What do I do? Now I pin him, right? He can't take me because that would be check. So I still don't know what I'm doing. I can't take that queen either. He's going to run out of time too. I'll play here. Keep it spicy. He can't take my queen. No! No, I'm going to lose now. What was I thinking? I lose. Man! Okay, so I lost my first game. That was horrible. I'm up for rook and I can't win. I don't know. I think that's a forced win for me. I just don't know how to find it. So I'm not off to a good start, but that's okay. It's an hour-long tournament. There's still 53 minutes, so I can just win some games really fast and pick it up. The prize today is massive, so I don't want you to hear you guys not caring about the prize. It is about $20, 20 US dollars worth of... Is this guy a chess player? Yeah, he's okay. I'm going to berserk. Boom! So now I have 1 minute for the entire game with no increment, so I'm ready. My opponent's not moving, however... So I win. Faster. Yes, I win. Okay, so that's another way to win. You can just sit there till your opponent doesn't move. So now I have 2 points. That was a great way to win. Let's play another game like that. I think the opening moves were a little weak, but the end game was strong in that game. I really like the way I played the end game, which consisted of sitting down and waiting. There is no engine for this, right? Asks Exouts. Yes, there is an engine, but you don't know about it, so that's good. Otherwise, you'd probably be cheating. So waiting for the next game. Let's see, here we are. It's my turn. I have the white pieces. Our opponent is Ta Yekin. He is an okay player. Let's try berserking against him. Berserk gives you half the time, so I just have 1 minute for the whole game here. But he's using that opening that I discussed was bad. And the reason that didn't work out in my first game was because I had the black pieces. But see all this free stuff I got? I got a lot of free stuff today, and that's thanks to this King A3 blunder, in my opinion. So the prize is 0.05 Bitcoin, which I like to say is 50,000 bits of Bitcoin, because that's a new way to measure Bitcoin that sounds a lot better than like 0.0 or whatever. So it's quite a bit, if you know what I mean, and I'm giving it out of my own purse right now. I'm a man with a man purse. So I'm going to give it out after the tournament. He is bringing his queen up. I will just move my queen as well, maybe here. I liked that square. Maybe I should have gone there. 46 seconds for the whole game. I cannot go slow here. Maybe I'll just take this rook, huh? That's probably a smart move. It's not pinned anymore. I should have just taken it. I can play my queen up here. It's threatening this check, which of course you can't check. It's not exactly $20 in Bitcoin, but based on the exchange rates, it's about that. It's like $19.70, I think. 60 cents? I don't know. It's a little bit less because Bitcoin's not quite $400 for one right now. But 50,000 bits to the winner, and I hope it's me. I actually have a plan of taking this free queen and then winning this tournament so that I get the prize back. Because don't you guys want more ChessWhiz Cups? I sure do. So yes, I win. Let's go, 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 go. ChessWhiz with 2 wins, now in 18th place. First place has 10 points. So let's go catch up to him and win, win, win. Come on, I need another game. Let's do this. Yeah, I think we should have another ChessWhiz Cup. That's what I think. Trump 2016. I don't know what this guy's doing here. He's a pretty strong player. 2000 Crazy House, 2000 Classical. I do not want to be berserking against this guy. So let's take it easy, take it slow, and just win the game. Is this episode an hour long? Yes, it is. Detroit Leprechaun, because the tournament's an hour long. There's no way I'm going to turn off the stream right in the middle of the tournament. Definitely going to play through this. So I like this opening for me, even though he just got an exchange. I like the fact that he's given up his bishop. And then I have this capture, although it's check right now. So he's playing up. I think I'm a little concerned about this king getting away. And this is obnoxious, the fact that I can't move both my knights, otherwise it's a discover check. So let's take that and leave his knight hanging, so to speak, hanging with nothing to do. And then queen up here to prevent the king from advancing further. He may move the king right now up here, but no, he doesn't. Okay, good. I didn't really want him to go another rank. Once he gets to the 5th rank, you start to worry a little bit. As we saw in that first game, he had the advantages for having his king so far down the board. Let's see what we can do with the rest of our pieces. I think I'd love to pick that up. Yes, that was a big win right there. And plus now his knight is pinned instead of my whatever it is that would be pinned normally. This actually works for me. The bishop is not hanging. If he takes the bishop with queen, I pick it up for free. He cannot take with knight because that would be a check. So there's a lot of weird tactics here. For example, he would like to take my queen for free, but he cannot. That would be check. So now I am equal to him in the race. We're both on the 4th rank here, and I'm about to move to the 5th. So let's do that now. 5th rank. As the black player, it's very good to be ahead in the race. Because black moves 2nd, you actually get a draw if you tie in the race. If white finishes and then black finishes that same, like the very next move, then you're good, golden, good, fine. So that's something you want. If I play here and he takes my queen with the knight, and then I play here, can he even stop me from promoting my king? No. So let's do that. He needs to worry pretty hard now about me just getting my king down there. If he takes my queen for free, I am home free. I'm loving it. I think he might be able to stop this with the queen here. But then I play here, and I don't think he can stop that move without allowing this move, if you know what I mean. I mean, the knight could go here, but then I'll just pre-move this. We'll see how it goes. So Trump 2016 goes down. ChessWhiz with another win. Let's go, let's go. We got to get some wins in the bank here. Drop this. And there's the win. Return to tournament. Let's get the next game. We've got 96 players competing in this tournament, and ChessWhiz pulling onto the first page now, place number 9. I am taking this seriously, guys. Even though I'm streaming and being goofy, that's just me. I'm also trying to win the tournament. So we're fighting against the Dreamsmith today. Oh, the Dreeksmith. That's totally different. He's about 1800 and King of the Hill, which is a lot like chess. So we can think he's a pretty good chess player as well at 1800. I like to check there. Oops, whoops, whoops. That's that blunder we were talking about. Guys, open with bishop d4, and if you get knight c1 as your next move, you've got a really nice position. Just watch out for the king getting too far ahead. These two bishops work so well together. Look at that. It's like a wall. There's no way you crossing that, man. I'll just take all your stuff for free. This actually is free. He cannot recapture because it's check. So yeah, definitely want to play this opening with your friends. Okay, free things here. Now he thinks he's getting away with this king move, but I think I've got him. Should I worry about this? I don't think I can prevent the king from going there. Save the bishop. The queen is on this diagonal. I've got to think careful. I don't want to blunder here. It's probably easy to make some critical error. I'm using every piece I can. I think putting the bishop on this diagonal would be really useful, but I don't want to get the queen stuck behind. So I think maybe the queen comes out here and then the bishop comes behind. This is the way a lot of my chess games end up looking in Racing Kings, because I go for the material and I take a bunch of free things, but then my opponent is almost to the finish line. So it just requires accurate play in order to win this. I really think that I have the advantage here. I just have to play carefully in order to prevent him from advancing one more file, or rank, I suppose. Unfortunately, I'm not that accurate of a player, so I could easily lose this, but I'm rooting for me. The reason there's not a lot of people talking in chat and interacting here is because they're all focused on winning the tournament. Of course. So I take that. He takes back with rook. Then I play queen here. Probably a mistake. But I want to play my bishop. Okay, so now I come to the back rank so that he doesn't do this. And now I just cover that. So I'm really happy to get the bishop on this diagonal. If he takes me, I lose my queen, but I still have two bishops. I was going to say rooks, but I guess I don't have two rooks. I still have one rook. I should focus on the rooks here. So I think I can hold him back with that last rook, especially with the two bishops working together. Uh-oh. The bishop is really important to keep this diagonal. So maybe I'll focus on keeping the bishop. So the two bishops, they have an important goal right now. Keep the king out, keep the king at bay. That's what I say. We'll see how they do. If he attacks this bishop, I can actually just advance my king, and then it's illegal for him to take it because that would be check. If he attacks the other bishop, I think I just guard it with my queen. Okay, so I definitely need to drop this here. Don't allow him to get to the back rank that way. King, queen, here. 20 seconds now. When was the last time the money was real? That would have been ChessWhiz Cup I, episode 120, when we played Horde Chess. Oh, this is going too slowly. I need to win faster in order to advance in the tournament. Can't be winning slowly like this. Okay, that's more like it. Free rooks. Let's go win. Thank you for the free rook. Whew, thanks, Dreek Smith. I was starting to worry that we were going to play forever, wiggling our rook and queen around. I need to play fast and crushing endings here. Not all this slow stuff. Let's play Tehi. Next game of the tournament. I am now 8th place with 12. First place has just 14. We're very, very close to first place. If we win this, we jump up to 16 and actually take the lead. So this is very Close. I like the knight g3 opening here, partly because not a lot of people play it. Bishop d4, bishop e4, and then knight g3. It takes people out of their opening book really fast, and it definitely changes up the position. I like when he takes my rook here because, you know, it gives up that pin and gives up the 2 bishops, so that's nice. And here I think I just take this so that I save my queen. Unfortunately, that was under attack there. I don't like giving up this pin. But you take what you can get here. Take the bishop. And now I'm going to replay the pin if I can. See if I can get away with that. The knight has a nice square on e3. I can replay the pin, so maybe I'll just drop that move on there. I want to play this also. Let's pin that thing. I can always play queen d5 to hold the king back. Let's do this. Ornikar suggests I play Berserk, but because the winning score right now is just 2 points ahead, I think I better play it safe rather than not so crazy. Let's play queen here. I was tempted to play knight d3 because the attacks on these squares are nice, but after king b5, I'm blocking in my own check. I can't move the knight, or the bishop is checking him. So with checks illegal in this chess variant, I do not want to tangle myself up like that. So now I can play the knight up, attacking 2 things at once. Notably the bishop. I'm really happy to take the bishop off the board because bishops are pretty useful in racing kings. If he takes that, I got a quick free one here. The queen under attack, I just move it, I think. I could play queen here. Oh, I don't like this. He got away. I actually like this square. But I should probably not allow the king to advance. I want to take that bishop as soon as possible. Knight up, take the bishop. I've got this knight under attack now. He plays up. I should be able to take that for free. I'm not sure what I used to take it, but it should be pretty free. I think bishop takes it. Okay, that is a surprise. I'm not sure why. For some reason, it's a surprise. Yeesh. I think maybe just king up here. And then king here after king g4. The bishop is very useful in holding this enemy king back. So as you can see, the king cannot advance any further, and he's just walked into a pin. So calculating ahead a little bit, I think I like this position. But we'll see where it goes from here. He takes that, so that allows me to move up again. So now our kings are equally advanced. I think I just take that. And then block that. Ooh, is this going to be bad? And then up. Whew, my king is advanced just enough so that he cannot take. Otherwise, that would be check. And when he advances, he moves into a pin. He cannot move the rook. So I think this might be a win for me here. I advance in 1 move to this square, perhaps. And he cannot advance. I don't think he can do this in 2 moves. So this is a win for me. Ooh, tricky. Tricky. Slow-paced tournament with the winner at just 16. So I don't think we need to rush a lot of games. I think we just need to play smartly. Although Berserks would be nice, and there's the win. Whew, I love that discovery pin. Just he walked away. He walked into several pins that game. And then the king up just in time. He cannot take the rook, and I've gotten advanced that way. So having my king a little bit more advanced that game really helped. I mean, if I didn't have those threats where I could be walking up with the king, I would have been really hard-pressed to keep his king behind. So I'm very fortunate to have that king there. So ChessWhiz now in 6th place, 16 leader, having 18, but Dreek Smith is the guy I took out right there, so I'm really happy to have dented his streak. Let's take the next game. It is Toldovsky. Uh-oh. He's a well-known crusher of ChessWhiz, so we need to take this carefully. Bishop. Let's see if he copies me with the knight g3. No, it's king g3. That's all right with me. I'm going to play my knight. Can't take that. I'll play this knight g3, okay? So let's see what happens here. If the bishop moves off, I've got bishop e3. His king, of course, might advance, but with this bishop slicing here all of a sudden, I think I'm looking pretty good. So now I play my king up, and I've got the two bishops. He hasn't uncovered his let's see, I take this. He hasn't uncovered this bishop, but now he has, so there goes that theory. And he's advancing now. I think I'll take this opportunity to advance. We might end up with a draw here, unfortunately, but I don't want to draw, so I'm hoping we don't get one. Ouch! I have to copy that in order to survive. Okay. That's right, Mr. Corrupted. Cash prize. Well, cash prize. It's going to be 50,000 bits, which is parts of Bitcoin, which is usable like money these days. I mean, Bitcoin's been around for over 5 years, and it's been working well. The news keeps announcing that it's dead because it does have various tumultuous events. I think maybe just king advance. I'm the black player. Yeah, I'm just going to give up all my pieces here. As the black player, leading the race is very good, as I said, because hitting the finish line is so critical. So I'm just going to drop this. And then see if I can catch at the finish. It's going to be so tough. He's got the queen to the corner to slow me down, but I have one rook left, which I'm going to definitely drop on c8. He's going to play like this. Don't say it out loud because he's probably watching the stream, at which point I will take his queen, nom nom nom, and he'll be cutting me out with the rook. So at that point, I will play an excellent move. Oh, it didn't go that way. Okay, so definitely advance, and then it's these moves. Okay, don't tell him, but those are the moves that are going to get me through. And I may end up having to use my knights. Oh, so this is the same. It transposed into the same thing. So I'm going to have to use my knights like this in order to survive. So I think I knocked the queen off the board. Do I have any faster knight than this way? I have this way. That's the same. I'm going to use this knight because it's slightly more advanced than this one. Come on, let's do it! Come on! I hope he doesn't just win with his king. 1, 2, 3 moves. Probably not that square, but something similar, whereas I have 1, 2, 3. Oh no, but if he gets to here, I lose. No! He's going to win. What do I do? No. Oh no. What do I do? A knight here. He actually plays his king to this square, and I cannot move my knight in because that's check. So this is really bad. Let's play the knight here and then lose. That's the plan. I cannot play that because it's check. Man! That was brilliant, Todovsky. Just brilliant. Now he plays to the back rank, and it takes me 2 moves. Oh, Todovsky defeats me. This is terrible. This is going to make it very difficult to win the tournament. However, 2 people have really pulled away. You see this here, Dreeksmith and 2app. The way to pull away in a tournament like this is to play a lot of fast games, because a lot of fast games give you a lot of points fast. My clever and slow games just aren't cutting it here. So I think I'm going to need to do some berserking. Maybe against this guy. He's berserking, so I'll berserk. So this is a 1-minute game for each of us. We are both playing it all out. 1 minute per side. Let's make it happen. Much more like it. With games like this, we're going to be able to jump ahead or lose some more, but at least it's fast games. So I like this king here. Oh, I just ruined it. Getting the cutoff right there on that square. So the king doesn't advance any further. 35 seconds for the game. I like this move. Because now I've got my... Yeah! I just own this guy. I don't think he's got any hope now. Take that for free. Not free, but then I can advance. This should do it. 20 seconds left. This should do it. Brilliant maneuvering here by ChessWhiz, if I do say so myself. Very, very brilliant. So now I drop back in here and I take the finish line. Great game. I'm going to do some more berserking. Now I'm in third place, but those leaders are way, way ahead. So a couple of berserks and a couple of quick games, and I'm going to be there in no time. 30 minutes left in the tournament, so we're just halfway through, guys. So take a deep breath. Halfway, anything can happen. In the first half, I picked up, 19 points? So I'm going to need a lot more than 19 my second half. Let's see if this guy's strong. Oh, he's a pretty strong player. I better not berserk. I better berserk, though. Oh, it's so... I don't know what to do. I'm going to play here so that the king doesn't advance any further, and then I'll start picking up some free pieces. There's some bishops here I should be taking. I think I'll start with this one. This one, because it's the only legal one that I could capture right now. And let's play my own king forward. Yeah, I can't move this, so that's terrible. King here keeps him from taking this. That's free. No, the knight takes. But then I've got his queen. Bam! Okay, so I think this is worth it. Losing the queen, no problem. I'll just lose my own queen. I think he's going to have problems advancing here. It's very difficult once you're in the corner. I should have berserked. Look at all my extra time. Now my king makes a run for it. Let's drop this bishop here. It's going to be really useful covering that square. As I was saying, that would be free. And the bishop is covering everything. So we are looking good here. The king can always move back, so there's no risk of stalemate. And there it is moving back, so let's block this. And then queen here. King ChessWhiz got a win right here. Yeah, he's held back a square and running the wrong way, so now I've got the win. I don't know what to pre-move. This, I guess. Back to tournament. No, I pre-moved the wrong one, and then he resigns. Okay, ChessWhiz with 2 wins, picking up that streak again. 21, moving in, 5 points away from the leader. Dreek Smith with the loss. Oh no, that was critical, Dreek Smith. Critical. I'm going to type that. Critical, Dreek. No, you lost that game. So now 2 App is looking to do well because the winning streak is so useful. Creeds is a 1980 in Blitz, so he's definitely a strong player. Can't afford to berserk this, or perhaps I should because the time is so critical as well. I got to get some fast bayonet user. Fast outcomes here. Knight G3 is my opening. I don't really recommend this. I haven't explored it that thoroughly, but it's a great way to get the opponent out of what he knows and into something new. So Creeds is now saying, huh? Knight G3 never played against this before. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I got some good pieces to move to D3. Kind of like this. Cerebral Assassin. This is a tournament. I have a chess variant called Racing Kings. Winner takes 50,000 bits, which is some money, and I'm trying to win it myself, of course. So it's a 30-minute tournament. There's 28 minutes left right now. I'm happy with that trade. Glad to get rid of the 2 bishops there. I'm going to drop my second bishop right here. The goal, of course, is to get your king to the back rank. Isn't that obvious with this little lip right here? It is obvious. Why my website? Come on. Website, chesswiz.tv. It's a great website. You should go there. But not yet. I'm going to win this tournament first. So I'm going to take a different approach. He traded his bishop in, but I'm just going to save my bishop. We cannot be trading here because it's a check, and you're not allowed to check the opponent in this variant. There's a pretty critical difference between this and chess, I would say. Trap that rook. I think this is going to pay off attacking these rooks like this. Taking the rooks off the board is going to help a lot. 50,000 bits is not $50,000, but it's fun to imagine that it might be. Gotta watch out for my queen, of course. Play it here. He could, looks like he can take it, but you're not allowed to check. 50,000 bits is, well, there's 1,000,000 bits in 1 Bitcoin, so that's going to be 0.05 Bitcoins, which is about 20 US dollars. Not a huge prize. But the thing is, I'm giving it myself. This tournament's named after me. It's the ChessWhiz Cup, right? So since I named it after myself, I might as well put up the prize. If you want to see ChessWhiz Cup III, with a big prize, see this is 2 right here, then you should support the show, and I would really appreciate that. Money is going to go straight toward the prizes if you support the show. How do you do that? How do you do that? Let me type a link in the chat. There's a website called Patreon, and I have a Patreon account, so that's how you do it. You simply sign up to support on Patreon. I would love to have some support from you. That would be phantasmical. Okay, so knight up. I like bringing my knight in. He could just run with the king, but at that point I got a free queen, so maybe king straight up. Yeah, I'm double attacking this bishop. My knight's going to come in this way. I don't know. I'm not very comfortable with this position. He could be running with his king pretty fast here. Fortunately, there's not a lot he could do right now. I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm behind in the race. And it's just queens. So this is pretty dangerous. He only has 10 seconds though. This is going to be pretty good. That's my move. Okay, so now the king's not advancing right away. Now I need to get my king rolling. Can I take that? No. Let's just get this king going. I can use some cool tactics where, you can't take that as check, but I can't be using these tactics with my king so far back. So let's wait for the king to advance first. And then we'll play some tactics. I think this only move for him? Oh. It's going down to queens here. I don't like this. It's too simple. But I do have one move ahead, which is a tie kind of a position. So maybe I can give him some scary tactic like this, right? So how's he going to advance his king now? He's a little bit tight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So close. Come on. So close. I'm going to flag him. No, he got some extra time. No, it's a draw. I can't afford a draw. I gotta win. No, this is so bad. 23, 27, 23 minutes left in the tournament. I've gone down by 4, and my streak just ended with a draw. Repeated the same position 3 times. That was a mistake, guys. I think that was a critical mistake. I gotta do some berserking and catch up. We're playing against Flyrook, who's a strong player, but I cannot afford to not pick up these 4 points when I'm missing the streak. It looks like it's just 4 points, but the streak is a big deal. So I need to regain my streak, so to speak. This is a good opening for me. This is like the one blunder I keep mentioning is the king a3, and we've got a lot of opponents playing it, so we're picking up some free pieces here. It's a good way to start a game, free pieces. Okay. I didn't even need to play that. I've got the bishops working overtime here. Let's take that. Take that. And back. The bishops are holding him back right now. So it's 2 bishops. I'm ahead by 2 full bishops. .28 seconds for the game. Oh, this is bad. Why did I play like this? This is really bad. No, now I lose. I gotta give it. No, 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 another loss. The loss doesn't matter that much because I just lost 1 minute of the tournament, right? My streak was already gone. So, oh, Fly Rook, look at that. Fly Rook winning the tournament. And that's the guy I was just playing. I needed that win just to knock him down. And I think I had that win right there. I think maybe bishop takes a1 was a mistake. Whew. This is intense. I gotta berserk again and play it fast. All right, let's do it. I can still win. 20 minutes left in the tournament, 23-31. Let's pick up all this free stuff. All my opponents are blundering like this. I feel like this is a mistake opening. It's like, oh no, a mistake in my opening. Not just a little mistake. I feel like you're losing half your army right now. You know, the last game I just lost with this fantastic opening, basically because of it. So it's not that simple to win, but I feel like I should have a win here. There's a free queen. There's a something to take for free. I gotta find a square for my queen. Probably should have just pinned that. He should take this, but he doesn't, so it's pretty good for me here. King back. That's a terrible mistake. You never move your king back. You can't take that. It would be check. You're not allowed to check in this variant. Pick up this knight. Oh, I can't. That would be check also. Now I can. That king is not going anywhere. Quick win here with the king up. I guess I shouldn't pre-move just in case he attacks something crazy. But I really should have a win here. Pre-move that, and in. All right, took about 1 minute to win that game. Picking up 2 points. ChessWhiz in 5th place, 26-31. You can do it, ChessWhiz. 19 minutes left. 19 minutes. If I play Fly Rook again, I could break his streak. That's going to be a big part of it. But look at these guys, all bunched up here at the top. So I just need to take some fast wins. I need some more berserk here. Let's do it. 18 minutes, 50 seconds. Where's the next game? There's Fly Rook there playing the black pieces. Doesn't look too good for him, does it? I have the black pieces against illustrious chess. I will berserk against you. Yeah. 50 seconds. I've used up an enormous quantity of my time so far. Oh, look at that, a free rook. Definitely should take that. Now I can't? Oh, I never could. Well, that makes me feel better. Now I can. It opened up the discovery. Queen there is pretty useful. He can't take it because it's check. I got problems though. problems. He's going to play king to the corner. I cannot lose this game. How do I prevent it? How do I prevent this? Well, simple. I can't. So that's not very good. Man, that was bad. That was really bad. In fact, it would have been good if I won, but I didn't win, so bad. So I think that 2AP taking out Fly Rook that game, really, really close between these two leaders. ChessWhiz, not so close. This loss in here, this draw, not cutting it. You can see I haven't had a great win streak here. I'm going to berserk this game. I got to catch up, so I'm going to play a lot of berserks here. I have the black pieces, so I like this bishop d4, bishop e4 opening. This part's good. King up. I'm used to this. Come on. I take you here. And then I play knight here. Whoa, 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 you crazy. I'll just play this knight up. And I'll take you here. And I also have this knight. Oh, your piece is dying. I think I'm good this way. Take this. Oh, that would be check, so I'll take this. Which he cannot recapture because it would be check. And then I'll take this. We're good. He can't take me. That would be check. No checking in this variant. I think I can take that. I would lose my queen, though. Just play it there. Definitely spicy. And then pick that up. Once again, he can't take me. 26 seconds for the game. Oh, he's walked into a problem, though, with his queen pinned to his king. He can do nothing. In fact, he's toast. In fact, he's toast. Okay. 15 minutes left in the tournament. I can definitely pick up some points here. If we do some quick math, we used 45 minutes to get 29 points. So in another 15, that's 1/3 of that. So we should be able to get another 10 without any problem. Our opponent is berserking. I will return the favor and play bishop d4. I've got knight g3 coming for you. Come on. And then I'll take this. I can't play that? Oh, pinned. Okay. I'll let his king advance a little bit while I take all the rooks. Ah. What? Oh, that was a mouse slip. Pretty serious one. But at least I uncovered this attack. I did not mean to trade my rook for nothing, but in this kind of chess, you can do anything and still survive. So I am still survive. 30 seconds per side now. Play here. Yeah, I can win this, I think. Just take that. Queen and rook against queen is a pretty simple win, unless, as we learned earlier in the cast, it can go badly. But it usually goes well. Nine seconds. And there's the win. Woo, 6 seconds to 4. That definitely used up 2 minutes to pick up the... Okay, so that's a win streak right there. ChessWhiz with the fire. So fighting a national master, I think I won't berserk this game just because I definitely need the win. I cannot give up my win streak here. We all have 32 points. Can you believe it? ChessWhiz back in the running. Tied for first here, and Firerook has left the tournament. So it's actually very, very close between these players. And I will take this moment to play... do I also move my king up? No, I'm going to play here. Uncovering this bishop. It's a very useful technique to get the bishop out there. If he gets his king to f4, it's obnoxious, because then I can't move my knight. It would be check. So here, so now I can pick up this thing. Oh, that would be check. I guess I'm not the smartest, am I? I can't afford to have this king advance again. I'm trying all these illegal moves. Well, I guess I'll play here. That's legal. 32, 32, 32, 32, 31. But only I and Alon Shkron have the winning streak. Ferrari with 24. Not too far behind. That's the guy I'm playing right now. That I can pick up for free. No, there's a second knight. So I'll take that way first. Unpinning his rook. Boy, here I'm going to play this. Giving him a chance to advance again. Not that square, anywhere but there. Queen out. Material is even. This is not good for me. No, I'm up a rook. Okay, that part's good. I knew all my hard work was something, and then in this case, it's a free rook that I've picked up. So that is some hard work right there. He's bringing his queen in. I'm going to play my rook up. A trade is all right with me. The extra rook will come in handy. My pieces are working together pretty well. The bishop keeping this knight from coming back into the game. And the king, of course, keeping it from going here. So the knight doesn't have a lot of squares. Next thing for me is to just run my king down here. Maybe this direction. This is a great position for me. Having the extra rook. I'm pretty nervous. Alon Shokran has taken a win. But I'm the other flame player. Wow, so many people coming up here for first place. 10 minutes left in the tournament. Come on, National Master. Time to stand. I don't think so. I don't think it's time to stand right now. Here I advance my king. Here I advance my king. I have to go this direction. He's still trapped in pretty well. The knight cannot move to any of these squares. I'm nervous. How often do you get nervous? I mean, I'm casting in front of all these people. That part's not even nervous for me. What's nervous is I got to win this tournament. And I'm so close to first place. Now I can't advance here. But I can drop the bomb with the knight. Knight up and then king up. Now I can't move the knight there. He's low on time. 8 minutes left. Come on, National Master. Lose faster. Get it? Because Naster and faster rhyme. So now I can advance. He can play queen here, but that move, brilliant move, stopping him from advancing, and he's going to run out of time. Oh, I didn't run out of time. What do I do? I don't know what to do. But I have to play fast because the tournament is ending here. What in the world is going on? This is pretty stupid. He's still alive. Now I'm running out of time. He can take that for free. Oh, he can't. Two seconds. No. There we go. I think I'm making something happen here. What? There we go. Now something's happening. Oh man, that was so stressful. I couldn't even talk about what was happening. It was just happening, so happening. You know what I mean? Very happening. And now I've got it. Whoo! Man, beat that National Master, but it took me another 2 minutes to do it. This is not a good thing to do. Just spend your time fiddling around with the pieces like this. Man, why don't you lose already? There we go. Gotcha. Next tournament game. 6 minutes left, and I'm in. Rookenstein, I'm going to berserk against you. I got to get first place. Oh, I'm in first place. I got to win this. If I can win this with this berserk, I can do it. I can do it. ChessWhiz, you can do it, ChessWhiz. Stoke yourself up and win this game with 1 minute and no increment. Faster. You can see my mouse shaking around as I try to make these moves. I am so nervous and so victorious. Come on, ChessWhiz. Be victorious. I'll take that, I guess. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. How did he get this extra rook? 37 seconds. The time's not going to matter. He's just going to walk his king down there. Got out of the pin finally. Got to play some pretty smart moves here. Yeah, that was pretty smart, wasn't it? I think it was smart. Was it smart enough? 23 seconds for the game. Not smart enough. Not even close to smart enough. Man, I was in the lead of this tournament, and then I berserked and suicided against Rookenstein. This is not feeling good right now. Didn't expect that move. Am I still alive? 9 seconds. No, I'm not still alive. I'm dead. Okay. There's 3 minutes left. Man, if I just played that smarter. Look at this chic Eurobi coming in. I've got the black pieces. Todovsky. I'm berserking again because the time's almost up. Yes, he's berserking also. I was waiting for that. I didn't want him to not berserk because it's so critical that we both have our outcomes that we have. Oh, I'm nervous, but it's over now. I lose. Come on, pieces. Make better moves. This Todovsky guy, he knows how to move. He plays those fast moves. I've got this. This discovery problem for him is major. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I got a pre-move, a legal move, I guess. I got him. Okay, 2 minutes left. I can get another game. I'm in first place. I just got to beat this Sheik, who's probably winning. What's his game look like right now? He's playing the black pieces, and he is almost there. He's got a win right there, and he's in a streak. So if I can win... Oh, it's not completely over, but it sure looks close. Look at all those pieces the Sheik has. Did I just get passed again? Yes, Perry-Currian. Do I not get another game? Come on. Come on, let's bring in games. Come on, I gotta win this. It's so close. I'm in second place. Oh, I'm playing the winner, the leader of the tournament right now. We're both berserking. We're playing knight g3. We're playing queen out. We're going to use our bishops this game in order to take that and then up there, just in time to prevent an attack. Pick up the rooks next. We actually have to play fast for this game to count because we don't have much time on the clock. 1 minute for the tournament. He can take my knight. $50. There's that timer right there. We got to finish the game in, in this much time. It's no time at all. I'm just going to run my king. He only has 25 seconds, so if I move instantly, he'll run out of time. Nope, that's a bad move. That's a really bad move. That's going to cost me those bitcoins right there. That move is going to cost me. Still going to cost me. Oh, he took me out. No, with 8 seconds left in the tournament. ChessWhiz. ChessWhiz, we were rooting for you. Time's up. If I'd won that game, I would have had another 3 points. And I would have had 42. And my opponent would have had... Wait a minute. He would have had 41. I would have won the tournament by 1 point if I hadn't lost that game. Wow. Congratulations, Perry-Currian. Congrats. What a finish. That was so close. I can't believe every one of those losses I had was the most important game for sure. Because if I had taken any of those as a win, I would have won that tournament. This 5 points for him? Wow. Wow. 5 points there against ChessWhiz to take the victory. That was amazing, amazing finish. And I'm in third place here. The Sheik just didn't finish enough games. He joined late, I think. He played, let's see, 23 games, whereas I played 19. Okay, so he was here the whole time. He just had an amazing spurt there at the end. See all these losses, and then bam, up there to take second place. That was impressive, just not quite enough. I apologize for not passing you, Sheik, because that would have kept this carrying back where he belonged. Wow. Wow, what a tournament. What a fantastic tournament. It's a good result. So let's see what we can do with Perry-Currian. Are you in Twitch? Stream. That is cool. Is that a new thing? Cash prizes? That's Bill Kell. There's cash prizes in the ChessWhiz Cup, so if you want that to happen, you should support it, because then there can be bigger cash prizes. In the ChessWhiz Cups, there's cash prizes. So is Perry here? Because I can actually send the bitcoins through Twitch, actually, if he's here in the chat. Otherwise, I'll have to send them later. He had some wins and he never played this before. Jay Chosen, why didn't you practice up, man? I was working so hard to get my elite cup skills up for this, and oh, almost. I am nervous. ChessWhiz offered the money out of his own pocket. That's correct. But you can also support the show at Patreon. If you want to see bigger prizes, I will definitely take your donation and just put it toward ChessWhiz Cup's prizes, because that's so much fun for the community. Everybody gets involved and stuff and things. So Perry-Currian, I didn't know we could stream. Haha, that's a little strange. You don't have to stream. I'm doing the streaming for you. So fun things to announce, ladies and gentlemen. Not only did we just have ChessWhiz Cup II, but we are having ChessWhiz Cup 3 next month. It's at the end of the month, just like the end of the month is occurring right now, and the variant is gonna be Crazy House. So practice up your Crazy House for that. The time control not announced quite yet, but it's likely to be similar to what we saw today. Let me check the exact date. It's gonna be the last Saturday in February, which is the 27th. So get ready for Saturday, February 27th at 4 p.m. GMT. Same time of day for that Crazy House tournament. I don't know what the prize is going to be either, but it's going to be decent. I think it's going to be at least 50,000 bits, maybe more if we get some supporters of the show here. So let's go back and see if Perry Carry-On is in the chat. Looks like he's not here. So let's point him to the chat. Perry Carry-On, join at twitch.tv/ChessWhiz. And everybody's going to join here and say, oh, there's a stream. I missed the stream for the tournament. I was so focused on the tournament. Let's look at some tournament stats here. We've got the winner played 23 games, the same as the second place player. Well, I only played 19. I was a little bit slow. 57% win rate is not that amazing. I mean, that's only a little bit over 50-50, which is half. But he berserked almost every game, so very impressive, fast player. His average opponent pretty high at 1813. If we compare that to my average opponent, only 1767, and I did not berserk nearly as much, but I won a bit more. And then the Sheik, who came from nowhere, also not a big winner, 52% win rate, but a fair number of berserks and a nice win streak at the end. The reason this guy's sitting up here with a number 2 trophy is because of these yellows. At the end of the tournament, he just, bam, took all those wins in a row. And he look at that, 7 in a row right there. So that was impressive. Way to come up from the back. Todovsky in 7th place. I played him a couple of times. That was fun. And we've got some other good finishers here. 154 people in the tournament. I wonder if it shows how many games were played altogether in the tournament. I bet it doesn't. I bet it doesn't say that. What if I click this X? There's some recent games. Ornikar says, I think the Crazy House tournament should be longer, at least 2H, which stands for 2 heptaseconds, which is 6 parts of a second. If ChessWhiz can survive it, I don't know, I might die of old age, get it? Because cheese, when it gets old, it gets delicious. Not a very good joke. It should be 2 hours. I don't know. We'll think about that. So it looks like our prize winner is not on the stream right now. So I was going to show off this amazing Twitch plugin where I just type send the winner Bitcoins and it goes. But we don't have the winner in the stream. So I'll send him after the show. That's good enough. So next episode on Tuesday, by the way, if you guys watching ChessWhiz TV the first time, you can go to the website, chesswiz.tv. This is the website right here. It says we're streaming right now. 67 of you are watching. And if you click schedule, you can see what's coming up. So down here, we just had ChessWhiz Cup II. So next we're going to be playing against the viewership, playing games against the people watching the show. And then we're going to play some anti-chess with C4 as the first move, which is a weird kind of way to open your anti-chess game. So that should be fun. And then we'll play in a bullet tournament on Saturday. And this is your local time zone. It's 8 o'clock a.m. for me, and you guys will have your own time zones depending on where you live. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I definitely enjoyed that edge of your seat tournament. I really wish I'd won, but hey, let's support the community and send those Bitcoins out. It's going to be fun. So hey, if you like the show, check the YouTube channel. Practically every episode is on YouTube. So if you want to see more ChessWhiz, you can just jump over there right now. A couple of the recent ones are a lot of fun. There's even a Racing Kings one. I think there's a Racing Kings one. There's not, but there's a Crazy House one. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.